Where are they going? First of all, this is not caramel, okay? Hey lady, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here, Sherunda Simone, and I'm back with another video. But first of all, let's get into this hair, you guys. This is my headband wig. I've talked about it a couple times here on my channel already. It is one of my Amazon essentials. Yes, it is. So she comes from Amazon, a little over $20. And I have the length 22 and it's the color 1B. If you're interested in checking out this headband wig, very affordable. It is synthetic hair, okay? So it's like doll baby hair. You can't wear it forever, but if you want like a quick, easy look and you're looking for like a headband wig to check out, boom, check this one out. It is big head friendly. So check the link in the description box that I already did my skincare for today, okay? Very important, skincare is a must. On my channel, I'm always talking about skincare. You guys know that I love to do skincare routines and talk about the products I'm using because I feel like no matter what you're doing on top of your skin, you need to have good skin to begin with. And one of the main things that I have recently added to my skincare regimen is taking collagen supplement internally. I have a whole video here on my channel where I talk about it. You guys check it out. Okay, so many health benefits to taking internal collagen, skin, hair, nails, joint, digestion. But for today's video, I wanted to focus on a CC cream that I got in one of my IPSY bag subscriptions. Now you guys, when I first opened up this CC cream, I was skeptical, okay, because it was a Sunday morning. I was getting ready, rushing to get to church on time, and I like to use a CC cream, again, if I want to look a little bit more put together, but I don't want to do like a full foundation look and all of that good stuff. So my go-to has been my Maybelline BB cream. I love it. It's still a really great product, but you guys, this one right here, I was really impressed on color match, especially when I first took it out of the container because it looked like it was not going to work. Okay, so the product I'm talking about is the Erborian CC Cream. It's high definition radiance face cream and skin perfector. It's a broad spectrum SPF sunscreen protection, and I'm in the color caramel. Right out the packaging, I was like, what is this? Okay, this is not going to work. This is definitely not caramel. But I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens when I put it on my skin. So you guys, look here. Okay, now look how this blends so easily into my skin. It literally becomes my skin color. Now, it might look slightly lighter as I'm applying it, but in a few minutes, it's going to oxidize and it's going to match my skin perfectly. It glides on really easily. I'm able to, move the product around my skin. It warms up quickly and it just almost absorbs into my skin, into my pores, which is good for someone like me because I tend to have large pores, okay? So it's not full coverage at all. You can still see my skin, but it just looks like it's blurred. It's just a little bit of color correction, which is exactly what you'd expect for a CC cream. You guys, look at that. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look like my skin, but better. Again, I don't need full coverage on an everyday look, okay? I just need for my skin to just look a bit more blurred, okay? I need for my pores not to be as obvious. And, it's okay if some of my blemishes are peeking through. I have moles on my face too, like beauty marks, that I don't mind if those show. So for me, this is perfect. Like, I don't need anything more than this. And as it continues to oxidize, it is going to perfectly match my skin even more. I was so impressed, you guys. I was like, you know what, let me use this a few more times before I come on here and recommend it to you guys. But I've used it a few times and I am in love. I highly recommend this CC cream. And as you can see, I just use my finger, to blend everything out. And I do, want to put it a little bit in my hairline because we want it to have a seamless look, even though we're just using CC cream. You don't want that, halo or that harsh line of demarcation. All right, you want to blend it a little bit into your hairline and kind of bring it not, you know, down your jawline or your neck, unless you do that. But you definitely want to make sure that it doesn't just stop abruptly. So again, I just use my fingers and I kind of just work the product in just so it kind of fades into my neck. You know what I mean? And there you go. I mean, this, I don't know, I was just excited. I was like, let me share this with you guys ASAP. So if you don't have an IPSY subscription, you can still get this product. I'm gonna find it and I'll link it down below for you guys. You can check it out, okay? And again, this has 25 SPF protection. So not only is your skin color corrected and blurred, but you also have protection from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, going right into the next step, again, we're rushing, we don't have time, but we want to look put together. I did already fill in my eyebrows and I used, what did I use? Oh, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. It came in one of my IPSY bag subscriptions as well. So for me, on an everyday look, I don't want my eyebrows carved out. I don't need to have it like perfectly sharp at all. I kind of prefer this, you know, kind of undone, but still you did something look. I feel like it looks more youthful, and I also like the way it frames my face. So all I'm going to do is, since my brows are already filled in, I'm just going to take this spoolie brush right here, and I'm just going to comb my brow hairs up, which I like, and then I just go over the top like this, just to kind of lay the top hairs down, you know, so it looks put together. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. It's almost time for me to laminate my eyebrows again. I do have a whole video on that if you're interested in eyebrow lamination, aka perming your eyebrow hair. I just like how it looks. Again, I just think it looks more youthful. It makes my eyebrow hair look more full, so that's a plus for me. So that's it for my eyebrows. And then now, if I want to do like a little eyeshadow look, I'm grabbing the quickest and easiest thing. So I'm gonna go into my makeup case right here, and I'm going to grab my Maybelline Mocha setting powder. Okay, so this is actually what I use to do some bronzing of my skin, and it's in the color 360. That's Mocha. And I'm just going to take a brush, one of my little eyeshadow brushes right here. Now, it probably has product on there, and I don't want that product color to transfer onto my eyelids. So this is a little device here that I got from Dollar Tree. It's really, really helpful. If you've never seen it, you guys, look, I'm always looking for things to make my life easier, okay? So inside it has this sponge texture right here, and all you do is you take your makeup brush that has products on there, preferably powder products. I don't really use it with my cream products, but you know, eyeshadow brushes and face powder brushes, things like that, I'll go in and just clean off the brush using this little device right here. So I take it and I just swirl my brush on top of the sponge, and I go in a couple different directions, back and forth, and it helps to take off the product. So if you're in between brush washes, go to Dollar Tree. I get a couple every time, and then as they just get soiled, I will flip the sponge over, and then once that side gets soiled, then I toss it up. It's only $1. So now my brush is clean enough, okay? So I'm gonna go into the Maybelline Mocha 360. Now, I could use my everyday eyeshadow palette from Mented. You guys know I love that. But again, we're just trying to get something done so we look like, you know, we actually tried, but not too hard, you know? All right, so I'm gonna go in and just go on my eyelid like that. Okay, just a wash of color, you see? Just a wash of color. We're not trying to do too much. Now, let me know in the comments section. I was putting on makeup the other day, and my husband always, you know, likes when I put on makeup, but he told me something. He's like, he actually prefers when I have on no makeup at all. So this is a look that he would definitely go for because it's the closest to my bare face. Let me know if your husband is like that, or your like boo, your fiance, you know, if they like you when you're like all dolled up, or if they prefer to see you like barefaced. Now, I could have prepped my eyelids with an eyelid primer. I could have done that, but because this is a mattifying face powder, then I find that I don't have to do that because it pulls all the extra oil that collects on my eyelids anyway, and it helps for the face powder to stay longer. So that's another tip too. If you guys are like me and you have, you know, oily skin, using your setting powder, especially if it's mattifying, then you know that helps so you don't have like that oily eyelid situation. Okay, so it's just a wash of color, you guys. Very, very subtle. We're not trying to do a lot. And then another thing that you can do is put on a little bit of eyeliner. Okay, so eyeliner just helps to bring the whole look together. Sometimes when I want like a soft look, then I'll just grab a brown eye pencil, you know, or I'll just go in with like a smoky dark gray or dark brown eyeshadow and just line, you know, my eyelid. So I don't always grab a harsh black pencil, but depending on what I have in front of me, then that's going to determine what I'm doing in this look. Okay, so I found this waterproof eye and lip pencil by She Makeup, and it's in the color black. I'm pretty sure I got this from my local beauty supply store. Now, I don't want the harsh black line, so I'm just going to take this detail brush right here, and I do have a link to all the makeup brushes that I use down below. I got it from Amazon, and if you're like me, you don't, you know, have a lot of knowledge about which brush to use, I do like this brush set because it came with a full description, or you know, like what you could use each brush for, which I found really, really helpful. Okay, so I'm just going to take this little detail brush right here, and I'm going to pick up some of the eye pencil on there, and then I'm just going to go, you know, over my eyelash line like this. Again, I just don't want a harsh line. I want it to look really, really gentle, like a soft look, you know. And sometimes I'll use like a dark brown or even a gray color, depending on, you know, the look I'm going for. And I'm just going right above my eyelash line, like that. And then I still do want to kind of just highlight my under eye a bit. So I'm going to go in with this taupey brown color eyeliner. I got this, oh, I don't even know where I picked this up. It might have been one of my IPSY bags as well. Okay, IPSY coming through, I'm pretty sure, because I don't remember buying this. And it is the brand Eben, New York, and it's in Natural Tan. Okay, so I'm just going to go in. I'm going to try and just isolate my waterline, and the way I like to do that is by taking a brush, like any kind of brush, you know, and just kind of pulling or pushing in my eye and then running the pencil along like that. So you see how I'm isolating my waterline? I'm just going in. Now, it's a very soft formula. I like it a lot. I don't feel like I'm dragging my eye at all, which is good because, you know, our skin around our eye especially is very delicate. Okay, so you see how that just brightened up my under eye a bit. Now the look is not complete because, you know, there's almost like a balance issue, right? The top is dark, the under eye is light. So what I'm going to do to balance that out is I'm going to take my little detail brush again. I'm going to clean it off in my little pan here, my Dollar Tree pan. Back and forth, swirls, back and forth, swirls. And make sure all the product is off. You guys, you really should check that out. Like when I first found it in Dollar Tree, it was, gosh, like maybe like a year ago, and I didn't know if it was going to work, so I only got one, and I've been using that same one, flipping it, and then I was like, okay, Sherunda, you can no longer use this, you know, for sanitary reasons. So when I went to Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago and I saw them, I grabbed two. So I probably should have gotten more, but I didn't want to be greedy. Long story short, if you guys see them in Dollar Tree, they work, scoop them up. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my same Maybelline powder. Where is it? The 360. Okay, the same one that I used before. And just to balance my under eye a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit like this and tap it off. And I'm going to go under my waterline again, but I'm just going to stipple it like that. And I'm purposely looking up because I have, you know, some fine lines just naturally underneath my eye. So I don't want to have it set in there, you know. But this just helps to kind of unify the look so it's not as unbalanced. So you're still getting that bright from that tan eye pencil, but it's a bit more balanced now. You see? Very subtle, but that's what we're going for, you know. We're going for a balanced look. Okay. And that is it. And I don't bring it all the way across. I just stop kind of 3/4 of the way like that. There you go. I'm just going to warm my face up a bit, kind of bring back some of the dimension, because the CC Cream gave me a nice clean palette, you guys, which I just am really impressed with this CC Cream. Even though it's not full coverage, which I don't need, I'm really impressed with just how even my skin looks. Like, it truly has color corrected my skin. So I'm going to go in with the same Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder, again in the color Mocha. And I'm going to grab my flat top brush right here. I'm just going to tap it in, get off the excess, and I'm going to just go around and just kind of add a little bit of dimension back into my face. I'm gonna go around my hairline, like this, my cheeks, or I should not say my cheeks, the hollows of my cheek. You see how that just kind of brought a little bit of color back and dimension, so now my skin doesn't look, you know, all one-dimensional flat, because that's not natural. You see? Boom. You saw the difference? You know, you see how it's like, oh, okay, you know, her cheeks are different from, you know, her jawline. Her forehead is different from, you know, top of her cheeks. You know, you can see some dimension there. Very, very subtle. I still think we look like, you know, our skin, but better. Okay, so we're almost done. Almost done. Let's see. Girl, I am so mad. You know what? I did not press record, so I don't have any footage. But here's what I did, okay? For me, I don't want to necessarily contour my nose. I'm fine with my nose, you know, as it is. But I do think that sometimes my nose can get lost on my face because of, you know, the CC cream or the foundation, whatever I'm using. So in order to bring my nose back onto my face, okay, I take this, you know, very dense top brush. Now this is not from the brush set, you guys. I do think this also came in one of my Ipsy bags, and it is the Vasanti Angled Concealer Detailer number 402. If I can find it, I will link it down below, but I really like it because it's very dense and it picks up enough product and it keeps it where you want it so that you can get, you know, a really good definition. So what I do is I just tap a little bit onto the top of this brush, and then I just go along the side part of the bridge of my nose like this. And as you can see, I've connected it with my eyebrow all the way, and I stop here. And I just do that on each side. Okay, I'm so mad I lost that footage because it was perfect. You could see like in real time. But anyway, I just do it like that. Okay, and that's just to bring my nose back onto my face. So I don't contour my nose, but I don't want my nose to be lost either, you know what I mean? So that's all I do. I think that's a really important step. And again, I'm just using the same powder that I've been using the whole time. Okay, now to set everything, because I do have oily skin, then I am going to set with a face powder, and I'm using the color 330. Okay, so this is the face brush or all over brush that comes in the brush set, and it's fluffy. It's slightly dense, but it is fluffy. And I just tap it in, tap off the excess, and go all over my face. Now, I'm not trying to disturb all that I've done, you know? All I'm doing is just trying to set everything. And because I have oily skin, then this is great because it helps to absorb some of that, you know, oil that I'm no doubtedly going to have. So I'm just stippling it on. I'm not swiping up and down. All right, so now you could definitely stop here. But again, I mean, you know, if you have the time, then I would say mascara would be a nice little touch. Okay, so this is my Milk Kush mascara. I also got this in one of my IPSY bags, you guys. Apparently this is going to be an IPSY type video because everything that I've grabbed so far has been from an IPSY bag. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this mascara, go from the base of my eyelash and just wiggle up. From the base and wiggle up, base, wiggle up, base, wiggle up, like that. You guys, my natural lashes are shocking out. Like, look at that. That's the collagen for sure. You know, I've been taking that internal collagen. Dr. Axe, Ancient Nutrition, check it out, you guys. These are my natural lashes, shocking out. I wish you could see, they're so, my eyelash here is just so fine that you can't really see it unless there's mascara on there, but the length, you guys, the length is there. And your girl is happy, happy, happy. Look how good that looks. Wow. Okay, all right, Milk. I like what you're doing. All right, you're gonna put it on the base of the eyelash, like the line, eyelash line, and wiggle and pull up. Wiggle and pull up. Wiggle and pull up. Now, another thing that I like to use too, which is really fast, is my Kiss lash extensions. You got 3 steps and you're done. I like that too. But if you don't want to mess with any kind of glue or anything like that, then, you know, get a good mascara. You guys, my lashes, wow. Shout out Dr. Axe. Collagen is doing its thing. Even with mascara, my natural lashes never look like this. I'm very impressed. Hey. All right, so that is it. Are we done? I think we're done. I don't really need to do any highlighter or anything like that. I am going to set my face, which I probably should have done before my mascara, but I'll just cover my eyes. It will be fine, yeah. I like setting my face. It makes me feel like I'm done, you know? Okay, now let's try and see if I can get off that little bit of mascara on the top of my eyelid. Okay, so I have a Q-tip right here, and I'm just going to go. Huh. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Well, that works. You could definitely add, you know, highlighter and blush. You could do that if you want, but if you're just looking for something quick, easy, put together, my skin but better, you know, my face but just a little enhancement, then this is a look for you. I am going to put on a little bit of lip gloss. Again, my hubby likes when I just have on, you know, clear gloss. So I'm going to put that on, and that will be it for today's look. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and mash the like button and spam the comment section. Also too, if you are new to my channel, I post Christian lifestyle videos, beauty product and baby product reviews. So if those are things you're interested in, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button with your bell notifications. So until next time, remember, I am Sherunda Simone, and I will either see you at the top or from the top. You decide. Bye.